over 45,000 people in the UK are conceived through sperm donors. 25-year-old Tink only found out as a teenager that she is one of them. Tink wants to test her DNA to learn about her ancestry and find out if she might have any half-brothers or sisters. So you were conceived via a sperm donor?
Yeah.
When did you find all this out?
I was 17. I was about 6 months pregnant, and my dad called me downstairs. So I sat down and I was just sitting on my phone. He was like, "No, I really need to tell you something." And I was like, "All right, okay." And then he just said that he had a vasectomy. They tried to reverse it to have me, but it just didn't work. So he then said, "Oh, we used a sperm donor." And I just burst into tears, didn't know what to do.
So up until that point,
I had no idea.
you thought that was your dad, your biological father?
That was the man I was living with, yeah. Thought that was my dad. It was just surreal.
Would you like to know who the sperm donor is or was?
I want to find out if I've got siblings, and I want to find out, where I come from. But I just feel like my dad is my dad, and I don't want to upset him at all.
So in an ideal world, what would you like to happen? How would you like to see this play out?
Find a sibling, we get on, that would be amazing. Just to find out where I come from. Have I got any heritage in different countries? I don't know. If there's other people there, then it takes away the feeling of, well, I was just born in a clinic.
Until now, the only thing Tink has known about her sperm donor is that he was a student from Leeds. The results of Tink's DNA test are back, and she's meeting Turi to find out the truth. Hey!
Hello.
Oh, Tink, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
How are you feeling?
All right. Nervous. Very nervous. Might sound strange to other people, but for me, it's very life-changing.
Totally, no, it's monumental. All right, Tink, well, I'll wait here. Good luck,
Okay,
you'll be
thank
brilliant.
you.
And then we'll catch up in a bit.
Good.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, come on in. Okay, so when we first met, and you had two main questions. So first was, could we tell you anything about your father's ancestry? And then the second bit was that you were interested in seeing if you could find any sort of half-donor siblings. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the ancestry side of stuff. So we take your DNA, and we are analyzing it against millions of people. And when we did that, and we took away the bits that we knew must come from your mum, that actually gave us a really clear answer. So, your father's DNA is pointing really, really strongly to Northern Ireland.
That is just amazing.
Yeah. Did you have any kind of thoughts as to what? No.
I've never thought that. I just thought he was a student from Leeds. That's all I've ever known. So now, to know he's not, it's just mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
The DNA match is really concentrated around this area. So South Derry, Londonderry, East Antrim. So we think it's pretty safe to say your dad was Irish.
I wasn't expecting that at all. At all. Yeah. I can't get over that.
That completely ties in with the genetic evidence, absolutely.
I can't believe I'm basically half Irish.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
So the other thing that you were kind of interested in was, could you find any donor half siblings? So we helped you get signed up to a number of donor-conceived registers, and you've been waiting for information to come back. So it looks like you might have a match. Okay, so that's the email that's come in. This is for you.
We have looked for relationships between you and a donor-conceived individuals, and I found a link that suggests that you are likely to share a donor with at least one other on the register.
It's exciting.
We will be undertaking some additional tests to help further verify any links, and we will be in contact with you again once those are complete.
Okay, so looking at those results, it sounds like you have a match, but we really need to be absolutely sure, which is why this extra testing is going to be needed. That's a really good start.
Okay. And they're on the register as
They're
well?
on the register. So that's the thing. The registers are only as good as whoever signs up to them.
So if they are, does that mean because they're on it as well, that they're looking as
Probably.
well,
If two people have joined, they're looking
yeah.
for donor-conceived siblings. So hopefully, at the end of this, you will have what you were looking for.